The other thing that's new, that's getting a lot of attention here at the Case IH exhibit, is the new Steiger RowTrac for 2013. And Mitch Kaiser is with us, Steiger Tractor Marketing Manager for Case IH. Mitch, good to see you. And wow, I was taking a look at the new tracks earlier, and they really stand out. I mean, kind of describe what we're talking about here. This is something different than when we say tracks. I mean, most that are familiar with tracks have an idea what they would look like, but this is different, isn't it?
It's a totally different vehicle setup. You know that we've had great success with the quad track, 4 tracks on the ground all the time, more power in the turns. And what we've seen is crop practices changing, going to narrower rows, customers wanting a side dress, wanting to plant with a narrower track and get the power to the ground. So with the new RowTrac, we'll have 3 new models, 350, 400, and 450, and it's all about that adaptability and versatility that the customers want today. They want a tractor they can use in all applications.
Are you finding more interest in tracks now?
Definitely, with crop yields and everything, and trying to reduce compaction, get across more acres in a day's time, bigger planters, the demand for tracks is increasing.
What about an auto guide system?
Auto guidance is factory installed with the Case IH Steiger tractors in Fargo, North Dakota. So you know the wiring and everything's right with the Pro 700, and the navigation system's installed, so you're ready to go once it gets to the dealership. And we're seeing the demand for more precision farming to get across the acres faster in a more efficient manner. And putting that with a RowTrac track system, you can plant in with 16, 18 and 24-inch tracks and 30-inch rows, 20-inch rows, and 22, getting across that field faster, making sure you're covering the right acres, getting the right amount of seed and chemical down, and staying true to the row.
Is that the selling point for tracks, then, more efficiency?
More efficiency, because we got 4 tracks on the ground and we completely oscillate and we articulate. So with 4-track system in the RowTrac, we keep each track down on the ground at all times, so you don't get that berming in the turns and you don't get that smear factor, because when you smear the soil, you start compacting it. And we only get 1 to 2% slip too. So with less slippage, you get less compaction. And again, it's about that efficiency, covering more soil and on more acres in a day's time. Again, getting into that tight window of time customers have to plant.
So what we're seeing is new technology applied to tracks now, right?
That is correct, both with the auto guidance, with the adaptability, the versatility, and then we're also using our SCR engine technology, which are driving the efficiency 10% less fuel usage than Tier 3 tractors. And you put more efficient power to the ground through 4 tracks. You have less transfer of weight from the front of the back of the tractor, so you got all 4 tracks engaging at all times.
It's amazing the technology that's being applied now in all areas of agriculture, and especially now in equipment. If you're looking at, we talked earlier about planters. We're talking about making sure every seed gets the best opportunity to produce. And now we're talking about most efficiency in that tractor. I mean, we're really fine-tuning because there's so much at stake here, and efficiency is such a big part of farming today.
And it certainly is, and what we're seeing with the RowTrac tied to the early riser planter, a trend we're seeing is customers want to plant faster. Again, it's about covering those acres as fast as they can, hitting that tight window. And with the RowTrac, you get the 1 to 2% slip only, so you keep all the power to the ground, so you can pull a 36-row planter very easily and put 20-inch corn into the ground, get that yield up before that time window closes in on you with a RowTrac track.
There was a time when tracks were kind of, well, they weren't mainstream. They were kind of a novelty almost. You'd see some occasionally, but now we're seeing them kind of become more and more part of a farming operation, more commonly seen now, because maybe some that didn't think they would want to use them, now they're starting to see the advantages of using tracks.
Yes, we started with quad track back in 1996, 16 years ago, and like you said, everybody was exploring the market back at that time, what tracks would do, and we learned through the years and tweaked the technology that you can put more power to the ground, less slippage with a Steiger quad track than any other tractor, and we've seen our sales continue to grow on quad tracks year after year. Again, we have customers putting in 750, 800 acres a day today with a quad track now, and you expand that adaptability to a road track, and you can get 80, 120, 88-inch spacing. And again, the technology's been proven, because with the Steiger RowTrac, we have a fully integrated design that nobody else offers. It's exclusive to us. It's put on the factory, designed in the factory, and proven and tested out. So, and we know the technology better than anybody, because we've been doing this 16 years with 4 positive drive track systems.
So this might not have been what some farmers would have wanted for their operation in the past, but this new technology, this new RowTrac, is something that could very well fit into their operation.
Absolutely. It gives them a tractor to use all seasons. They can go in and fall till with it with 18-inch tracks, pull an 18-foot Acalo Tiger. They can go in and strip till and rip till in the fall and come back in and plant with a factory auto guidance system right in that strip till row. And then the beauty of it is, if they pull a big pull type sprayer or they pull a side dresser and they want to side dress nitrogen, they can go right back into that row without getting any additional compaction.
So if you didn't think tracks were for you, take a look at the new Steiger RowTrac. It may be indeed something you want to have on your farm. And again, it'll be out next year, right?
Oh, yes. So available for order right now for delivery late spring next year.
Great. Thanks, Mitch.
Thank you very much. It was a pleasure.
That's Mitch Kaiser, Steiger Tractor Marketing Manager for Case IH. Again, new, the Steiger RowTrac for 2013. All right, coming up next, we're going to talk about the 25th anniversary at Farm Progress Show for Magnum Tractor. Stay with us. That's next on AgriTalk.